Welcome to the Cricket Roundup. Pakistan had a fantastic win against New Zealand to finish off the T20 series. It is good that Pakistan will be carrying some momentum into the Test series that starts on the 26th of December on the Boxing Day. The stars of the show were Faheem Ashraf and Rizwan, who really gave a thoroughly professional performance. Overall, Pakistan finished the match quite nicely, but it wasn't a clinical finish, and that's something that Pakistani team needs to work on. If you look at the bowling, Shaheen Afridi and Haris Rauf both picked up a couple of wickets, but they were expensive. It's something that the two of them need to work on. We can give them some leeway because of the fact that the ground is typically a high scoring one with an average first innings total of 191. The bowling performance by Mohammad Hasnain and Shadab Khan was quite good too. While they did not pick up wickets, they were able to control the flow of runs. Shadab Khan's figures really do not do justice to how well he actually bowled. Faheem Ashraf took 3 wickets and only gave away 20 runs. He was able to apply breaks at the right time and he was fantastic. He got Williamson in the start, which could have been a huge problem had he stayed, and he also picked up Seifert, which was absolutely amazing. Conway and Philip were able to put up a partnership. Philip got 30 while Conway went deeper into the innings and got 63. Kugelheim also played an invaluable lone hand at the end, scoring 14 runs. The target wasn't a very stiff one considering that the conditions were quite batting friendly, but the pitch was a little bit sticky, and that's not always ideal if you are looking to chase almost 9 runs and over. Thankfully, from Pakistan's perspective, the openers started off steadily. Rizwan was able to connect most of his earlier shots. Mohammad Hafiz, as usual, played a thoroughly professional innings, and he actually had a big part in getting Pakistan over the line. However, it was Rizwan eventually who almost went all the way and scored an invaluable 89 of a mere 59 balls. He connected some very fantastic strokes. He was able to execute his shots, which was important. In the previous matches, he had the starts, but he was scratchy. Today, we saw a very fluent Rizwan, similar to what we saw Mohammad Hafiz in the previous game. At the end, Pakistanis did have a bit of a stutter. Credit to New Zealand for some fantastic bowling and catching. Tim Southee's back-to-back wickets really got the match interesting, and the eventual demise of Mohammad Rizwan in the final over could have turned things on its head. However, Iftikhar Ahmed kept his cool and did score the required runs. In fact, the winning stroke was a 6 out of the stadium, which really was a cherry on top of the pie. A fantastic finish, and Pakistan did salvage some pride out of this final match. I think, again, the momentum always helps, and come Boxing Day, they should have a positive mindset. Rizwan will be leading the Pakistani team in absence of the regular captain Babar Azam. This innings should allow him confidence, and hopefully he can lead Pakistan strongly, and Pakistan can continue their impressive test record in New Zealand. Australia and India will also be logging their heads on the Boxing Day, and that match should also be very interesting, especially in the absence of Virat Kohli and now the absence of Mohammad Shami, who has a fractured arm. We wish him a speedy recovery, and I think we'll have some very interesting cricket in the next week. We'll see you then.